welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is Monday, it's 2019, and this year, every Monday, there will be a new video up on YouTube for you guys. This month in January, we're focusing on bullet journaling, or bujo, if you're super sad, I don't know, if you're hipster. I don't know who uses the word bujo, but it's short for bullet journaling. Okay, so today I'm gonna show you guys my table of contents and the way I chose to set my planner up this year. This doesn't mean it has to work for you. This doesn't mean that this is what you're doing. This just means it's what I'm doing, and I just wanted to show you guys so that you can get an idea, or if you have no idea how to do it, maybe you can try this way, but you might hate this way as well too. So let's get going. This is my key and my table of contents. Hey guys, welcome to my 2019 bullet journal. You guys know that I kind of tried out two different journal styles last year. I did the bullet journal and then I did the happy planner. But this time around, I've decided I'm going to stick to a bullet journal for the entire year. I feel like it's the most flexible, and I'm also doing two bullet journals. I'm doing one for my personal life and one for my business. So if you guys want to see my business one, let me know and I'll show you guys how I do all of my video planning, all of my behind the scenes video stuff and all that. Okay, so you can see that I already started making my bullet journal with a pencil. I really like doing this because it helps me figure out if I'm going to like this layout. I started doing this about 2 weeks ago, and I started jotting down in my old bullet journal things that I wanted in my new bullet journal and the layout I wanted. And then once I figured that out, I started putting it in pencil. I let this sit for a few days, and as more ideas come out, I start adjusting things, but when it's exactly how I like it, that's where I leave it. So when it gets where I like it, I just go in with my pencil and kind of give a little sketch of what that's gonna be like on that. So when I get there, or if I didn't have an idea, or if I have an idea but I don't have time to get to it, I'll just kind of jot it down and do some sketching in there, or I'll just label the tops, and that's gonna help me get to it when it's time. That way I also know where my months start and stuff like that. So the way I'm laying out my bullet journal this year is I'm putting all of my collections into the front of the book, and then I'm gonna start my monthlies, and I'm gonna lay monthlies out from January to December, just a layout of the entire months, back to back to back. And then after those months are gonna be my weekly/daily, and I'm not gonna necessarily have a layout for those. I'm just going to start them as the day starts or the week starts and take up as much space or as little space as I need for that week. It might look like a lot of journaling. It might look like a lot of planning. It just really depends on what I need for that week. And then it'll give me a lot of space to work with. So I found that when I pre-laid everything out, like in the middle of my journal, it was getting to the point where like I had business halfway through it and all my personal, and I didn't need this much business. So I decided to lay out, again, I split them into two journals, but then I really took my time to figure out exactly what I used last year and what I want for this year. So today we're gonna make my key and my table of contents. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna tell you about what these are. And then some of these I'm gonna film for you guys so you can see how I lay them out, and I'll also decorate the front of my journals with you guys too. So this is a fun series on my channel, and it's gonna be quite long, but not too long. And so for my bullet journalers, we're gonna have it all covered for you. Okay, so I'm just gonna write all these out and tell you what they are. So we have the yearly roadmap. I've done this in my last journal and I absolutely love it. It is just a map of the entire year and I love it. So my look ahead, I really like to be able to jot down big events that are coming up so I can just see them at a glance. And that could be events or birthdays or whatever. My bucket list for the year. This is one that I really enjoy having in my journal. My faith/prayer. I really like one spot to just jot down where I am praying and who I'm praying for. My Bible plus my studies that I'm doing. And I'll show you that in the layout. Giving. So if you guys joined us for Giving Tuesday, you know that I start saving in January for what I really want to give. Fitness. This, we are focusing on how many keto days I'm going to be able to do. And again, I will walk you guys through that. Workout days. Again, just pretty self-explanatory. Measurements. So you can see that I kind of lumped all the similar things together here. So I have fitness and faith. Keto meal guide. So I really like having one spot where I write all of my favorites down. Then we have travel and the tracker. I really love jotting down all the places I went because I definitely forget by the end of the year. Travel bucket list. So this might be for the year and this might be for future too. Packing list. So I will show you right now my packing list that I have sworn by. And then I'll show you my new one that I do as well. Finances. So my business one will be in my other one, but really I will have some savings goals I want to focus on, and those will be in this bad boy. My cleaning schedule, I really like having that in my bullet journal. It helps me stay focused and get that done. A period tracker. I have a really cute one. I'm actually just going to redo the one that I did in my other one because it's so cute. Routines. So this is like morning, evening, and then our monthlies. So again, the monthlies are going to be, and you're going to see that my wording doesn't line up so much with my pencil. My pencil is just a guide, and I'm going to go in and erase all of the pencil once this is fully dry. And then our weekly / dailies. So that is hopefully all I need for this journal. So that means I can decorate my next 2 table of contents if I don't think I'm gonna use it, but I really wanna keep this year pretty simple. I don't wanna go too crazy. If I were to have bought a planner, it wouldn't allow me to be too crazy unless I can add and take things away. So this is what we're gonna do. So let's decorate our table of contents. So I would need to number my pages that they're on, and so I'm gonna go in and just find out the numbers that each one are on. So my look ahead is on page 4. That means my year roadmap is gonna be before that. It's gonna be 2. So I just write the number that it starts on. My bucket list is going to be on number 6. Faith and prayer is going to be on 8. And life versus Bible study on 10. Giving will be on 12 and 13. Fitness keto days will be on 14 and 15. Workout days will be on, so we have measurements on 16. Did I skip workout days? Let's see. Oh, no. Nope, I don't have workout days on here, so maybe I'll have to add it to measurements, or I can add an additional page if I want to, and I'll show you guys how to do that when we get to that. So we will redo that. Keto meal guide will be on 18. Travel tracker will be on 20. You can see a trend here. I'm using 2 pages for each one. I know there's some. Okay, so this one's 20. Travel bucket list is 22. How did that become? Okay, this is where and then packing list is on 23. There we go. We stopped the 2-page intervals. Finances, saving goals will be 24. And then cleaning guide, 26. Period tracker will be 28. And it looks like I have a mood tracker right here too. And then monthlies start on page 30. So I skipped a routines, it looks like. And I'll show you again when we get to routines how we add those in with additional pieces of paper. And then if I do want any more, I can always take pages from the back and tape them in and then write where I put them. But I'm not gonna do that right now, obviously. So we have our monthlies and I wrote them all out. So weeklies will start, oh goodness gracious. So July, August, September, October, November, December, and December will be here and here. So 78 is where the weeklies start. And that gives me all here to journal for the whole year. And looks like that's about as much as I need to. So we're going to create a key, and what I want to do is, I know I said we were going to decorate this, but I think I want to do my key first, is I love to find different papers and decorate. So I will just decorate this and then tell you what I did when I'm done. Alright guys, so this is the table of contents for my bullet journal. I'm trying to get this to stick down right here. And this is my key, so you guys can see that I have collections, faith. So all of this is actually collections. So I'm just going to tab where it starts, and when we get to these, I will show you how I will mark them with the washi tape. Faith, fitness, so those are also, and travel are all within collections, so they will be in the midst of the collections, and then where our monthlies and our weeklies start. So we will tab those when we get to them. And then this is my general bullet journal key. Everybody can use a different key, but this is generally what I do. I do an open circle next to a task when I'm ready for it. And then I fill it in just to visually see that it's complete, or I cross it out when it's canceled or I need to move it. An open heart for an event. When that event is done, I fill it in. I can also X through it, but I didn't put that on here. And then generally, if my kids have anything, I do an open star for Landis and a filled in star for Briley. So you can do happy faces or lines or plus signs, minus signs. There's so many different things you can do, and even if you can't draw, you can figure out how to do a symbol. So that is my table of contents and my key. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let's get moving on some bullet journaling this year. I hope you guys enjoy this series, and I love you guys. Bye.